why have I got Twitch staff? Shut up, music! Shut up! Try that again. Why have I got Twitch staff in my chat exactly? Am I being investigated for something? What is this? I'm worried. Why did that audibly glitch? I heard that. I'm not deaf. Don't use OBS, folks. Just don't. One of these days, I'm going to actually remember to bloody transfer over back to XSplit now the update came out that fixed it at long last. Not all just mooching about. Well, thank you, Otta, for choosing for whatever reason to come to this bloody nonsense of a stream. What's these things? You know how we have that segment in the show where we sit around, chat, and talk and do stuff? Yeah, that's gonna be a mainstay, just a little bit, seeing as I've got an update that is 34 gigs. It's one of those wonderful things where the automatic updates for games on Xbox don't trigger. Oh, thank you very much. Just give me a moment. I've come through multiple times. Fuck this thing. Anyway, it doesn't automatically trigger until midnight hits. So the update came out an hour ago, and if I'd started it then, it'd be done. But I didn't think to do that. Nor did I think the update would be 34 gigs. But I'm fine with it. Oh, God. When it finally does update, I'll be able to use a fucking shotgun at long last in every slot. Well, actually, I'm not sure if I've got one for each, but whatever. I'll be able to absolutely enjoy myself for once. There's maintenance, though. Oh, it's coming live once the update's done, though, as far as I'm aware. Given the timing, I think I've calculated it where it'll just bang come online at the right time. I hope. Maybe not, I don't know. Anyway, let me read these things. I missed them. Sorry about that. Alpha Omega with a 16 months resub. Thank you for being around so motherfucking long, you kind boy. Dawn with 100 bits. Perfect Bloody Paradox, you wonderful bloody man. Also, have you seen the Forsaken Launch trailer? Yep, I was in the middle of working, and I was like, I should wait until I'm done working to do this. Then I realised, I'm not going to get this done before stream. Anyway, so I indulged and watched and read the update and the patch notes, I guess. Pretty good! It's pretty good. It's rekindled my hyperdrive to play the game after I ran myself dry grinding for Solstice. Oh yeah, well, I wouldn't say I ran myself dry entirely, but yeah, I can't say doing the same 3 things. Well, I don't know if it's the same things 3 times over. Why is this broken? Either way, appreciate you, me man. And with another 100 bits from Dom, I am so fucking hype. I've not been this hype for something so long. Yeah, same. It's kind of sad that I'm constantly hyped about the game that has let me down the most, and also, because of that, excited me the most. Because it brings itself back. Destiny is the biggest example and example and just evidence. That's the word I was searching for. Christ alive. That games need longer times in the oven than what the publishers are willing to give them. Guess what? The game comes out at a certain point, it's not done. 1 year later, the big update comes out where it's actually full, complete, interesting, proper, and polished. It's almost as if the game shouldn't be rushed out the door to their own detriment. Anyway, Eric the Enderman with a 2 month resub. Thank you, my boy. Very much appreciate you. R208 with a 17 month. Thank you very much. Did you finally catch you on stream again? Yeah, it's maybe a little bit. Just a bit, but hey, glad you came to watch this silly shit. And I did watch the Vidoc, yeah, I do believe. It was nice hearing them for the first time ever, on one of those at least, say they did some things wrong. I know that you always know they're aware of that, but it's nice to actually hear that in one of those videos. I don't know why, but that's something that made me pop more than anything else in the actual game. It's a bit weird, but well, it's the way it is. Also, 17 hours ago, reversion complete with a 15-month resub. Cheers, my man. I do appreciate you, me dude. And did I say Alpha Omega with a 16 months as well? Thank you. Cheers and thanks. Appreciate you, man, for being around so bloody long and being so kind. D2 does look better than the first game. Well, now it does. It wasn't. Oh, it's one of those weird things. If you compare them both at launch, equally shit. If you compare D2 at its launch to D1 at the time of D2's launch, D2's a pile of poop. Absolute shite. No Man's Sky Destiny 2 had some content, No Man's Sky had nothing. I mean, No Man's Sky had a gameplay loop and a sense of progression, but didn't have a lot of individual things to aim for. It obviously had its wonderful, I've written a thing, when the assets are made, that's like the first, well, that's a part of the topic of the first episode of the new show, but TLDR, it had a gameplay loop that was very repetitive, and not a lot else, and a prestige button at the end. Not the best. And Destiny 1 had very limited things to aim for, but it did have a handful. Forever 27 and all that. It's problems. I don't want to come off like I'm defending it. I'm not. That thing launched terribly. There's a reason I pissed off just before or after Dark Below, then came back just before House of Wolves. There's a reason, because there was shit all to do. I mean, D1 had that whole storyboard drama, didn't it? They fired most of the riders at launch and took a bunch of stuff out. I know the lead rider, Joe Staten, went right out the door. I know that for a goddamn fact. And yeah, the story, I don't know if other riders did, but wouldn't. Oh, actually, no. Thinking about Jason Schreier's, or Schreier's, I don't know how to pronounce that, book, Blood, Sweat, and Pixels. Hey, I think a couple of others more than him did. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they scrapped the whole narrative and some gameplay stuff 6 months, or maybe a year, before the game came out. And then Destiny 2, guess what? Destiny 2's life cycle, development cycle, they did the same thing! Not with story, just game, I believe. Maybe it was story, I don't know, I shouldn't say that definitively. But it's implied that it was mostly, yeah, it was implied that it was mostly going to be on the end of, the not-so-kind, not-so-fun, gameplay elements. This is why there was so many progression things that were poop. Yeah, history repeats itself with Destiny. It releases, it's a mess, and next 1 year later, it's good again. And then the new game comes out, and rip and repeat. Oh, God knows how. God knows how. Anyway, Dom, 100 bits. Thank you. So much going on today. Dirty Bomb has just gone into 1.02. Yeah, that's the people that made Brink splash damage, I do believe. Hey, you're not wrong. I haven't ever played that, but that looks nothing but good. So I should probably try that at some point. And Gorilla, 100 bits. Is your new show just going to be you talking by yourself, or with you, Luke, and Dave? Neither. Well, I mean, it's technically, I guess, me talking by myself, but it's more of a... I don't know, I use the comparison, I just think of Jim Sterling. Think of the Jimquisition. Quite clearly, once you see it, taking inspiration from it, but I am at my wit's end doing the same thing, screaming into a microphone and going, oh, look at the orc that betrayed me. Bored out of my head. Thank you, Gorilla. And if all you say, with an 18-month resub, maximum time available, because you're mad, thank you. Oh, 1.5 years of supporting your stupid content, and I wouldn't want it any other way. Appreciate you, my dude. You're very kind. Thank you. Thank you for being so bloody supportive. God knows what you would be. For real, always astounds me. Always astounds me, but I appreciate you, my dude. What was I clicking? That's something I wanted to check real quick, so give me a second. I hear those bits, I appreciate you in advance. I haven't quite read it, because, there you go. Dom, 100 more bits. I would love to watch you try Dirty Bomb. Would love to hear what you think of it, too. I think from the gist of what I've seen and heard, I think I'd like it. I'm pretty sure I would. I'm not sure if I'd be any good at it. There's a question mark. Pretty sure I'd like it. Where are we? Is this stream in memory of Zatra the mentions he's getting sick and tired of that garbage series that everyone just fucking complains about. No, nothing is in memory of that. Not a bloody thing except for the episode. It's already out. Ugh. Excuse me. Mind your ears. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's nice. I felt like I sliced my finger if I didn't. Oh, thank you. Alright, what was I reading here? Love to see Brett play us, to be honest. Oh my, what is that? Why am I concerned and worried already? Whatever that is, I'm sure it's obviously not kind to me, given the context of you want to see me mad at it. Oh well. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, by the way, if you want to know how well the update's doing, we're on a magnanimous 14%. Believe it or not, when everyone's trying to download at the same time. That takes longer. So usually my connection's able to do about 200 sometimes. What made the series garbage in the first place? I mean, the fact that I don't know. It's always a thing for debate, really. Is it that I did it too much? Is it the game isn't varied enough with the Uruks and the things that it does with them? It's got plenty of Uruk personalities, but the game seems to ditch everything about them pretty feckin' soon. Like I had one interaction, I think it was the most recent video, right? Had one interaction with the dude. Next one after that, his entire personality was just gone. It's always fun. And not him. Oh, with the $240. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Ha! I've considered getting XCOM 2, but I want to know if there's any flaws to it. Steam reviews are just overly long roundabout metaphors for saying I like this, or people put over it's spyware, just because it exists. XCOM 2. Really good turn-based strategy game. Wait, is it turn-based? Oh, you know the fucking... I don't know the exact... flaw. I'm trying to think of the flaws. I mean, I would recommend it, despite the flaws. But I would say the flaws of it would be... Once you end up getting to the end game, it can end up being very simplistic. Like, for instance, War of the Chosen. This is something Seth covered. Well, once you get to the end game, or at least progress far enough to fight the Chosen and kill the Chosen, once you've killed them, yeah, sure, you got some good loot, but then they're dead and the dynamic of the DLC and expansion is kind of just absent, believe it or not. Sure, there's still the Lost. It's something that gets progressively better and harder as time goes on, but at a certain point, you just outreach and outlevel the enemies, which is satisfactory for some people. Like, I really enjoyed that the first time. I really enjoyed it, because why wouldn't you? Like, the pieces of shit that have been stomping away at you for God knows how long you've been playing it, you're finally better than, and you can just crush. There's something really satisfying about that. So it's not a complaint and necessarily a flaw, unless we're talking about replayability as opposed to playability. First time you play, it's really goddamn good. When it comes to your second run, though, that's the type of thing that becomes evident. It's got some pretty iffy cutscenes that kind of don't run the best. I wouldn't say its optimization is necessarily terrible, but its performance here and there is a bit jittery. It's a bit jittery, but yeah, overall, like, seriously, 95% I'd recommend the goddamn thing. Assuming that's obviously your type of game. But yeah, I think it's really good. It's sorted. What? Brett, you have an Xbox. Will Destiny 2 update automatically if it's off? If you have the setting for it to be on energy... No, not be on energy saving, to be on, like, yeah, instant startup. If you have it on the setting, yes, it will. Again, it's one of those things where if an update comes out, say 6 PM in the middle of the day, it won't update as soon as it comes out. It's going to need to hit midnight, and then it does its little cycle and checks, and then starts it. So, yes and no. Mostly yes. It's just if you're in the day trying to get it updated immediately, no. Not immediately, I'm afraid. Excuse me. What's the other thing? I forgot now. They just talk about Shadow War, like things that made it just not the most enjoyable. I mean, yeah, TLDR. The Nemesis system is just awkward. The first one, it barely worked because the game required you to be bad at it for it to be good. The Nemesis system, that is. And then this game ends up just ditching the personalities that make them unique immediately, foregoing to the generic, I don't like you, you hurt me. Like, I'm sure, yeah, I did, but like the fact that you've dropped everything that was interesting about you in order to tell me that, ace. The servers are still down, although like 1.5 hours if I'm not mistaken, hopefully half an hour instead. Correct, but I gauged it in my head that this patch, because I'm still dating it, that once my update is done, I think it is only half an hour, not an hour and a half. If it is an hour and a half, fuck! TLDR, balls. I will do something in the meantime. But as far as I'm aware, this update for me should be round about done by the time it goes live again. Could be wrong. If I've misjudged and mistimed, well, I should have streamed this tomorrow, not today then, shouldn't I? Balls. But either way, I wanted to talk a hell of a lot more anyway, so no problems for me, to be honest. So yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to use 3 shotguns, and I'm going to do that. How much percentage do you have on Shadow of War? I don't know if I can check from this, but I think it's like, it's either 78 or 87. Those two numbers are immediately in my head. I think it's around there. Only an hour and 30. Okay, more people are saying it's an hour and 30, not 30. Might have to maybe stream a little bit of Kingdom Come where I manage my village. Maybe soon. We'll see. Whoops. Right, take a gander at the Steam link. Rip your eyeballs. Wait, what? What am I looking at here? Where am I going? Okay, first off, I've got even more notifications here. Christ, what is this? Oh, right, the link's being censored. Am I even able to change that? Yeah, it's getting automatically censored. Balls. I don't know what to do about that. How the hell on earth am I not seeing this? Is there a setting I've got? Nope. No, and no. Well, that's a pile of poop. Never mind, the servers seem to be going up for PC. Oh, really? Wouldn't it be funny if it's just the Xbox servers that go out just an hour later? I'll just Google Steam Plus. Okay, we'll do. Screw it. I don't know why the links are censored for staff of all. Like, surely that's bloody truthful source. Wait, let me just make sure I've got that right. Oh. Googled. Okay, this is gonna be... Do I go on images or do I go on the... Oh, I think I have seen this. Can't believe I didn't correlate this name with this game. Also, is Google broken for anybody else, where you try to click on the image to expand it and it just doesn't anymore? Can't tell if that's a bug or a feature. Either way, it feels more like a bug, so it should be feckin' fixed. You're kidding. Oh well. That looks like a nightmare. I could give that a go at some point, I guess. Google is broken. Ah, good. The owner of the people that I work for, primarily, is they're breaking. What else is new? Oh well. Anyway, I've fallen behind here. I changed it into Twitch settings. Oh, I guess my Twitch settings reset them. Weird. I have no idea why they would, but I guess I'll get to that at some point. Thank you for telling me. I assumed it was just a Google thing. Anyway, you should run Perfect Paradox, EP, Shotgun, Acris, and Insurmountable Skullfold on Striker for Contra, One-Hit Melee, and Shotty Kills. As far as I'm aware, I don't have the fucking EP Shotgun, because it's too much of a nightmare to juggle all the things involved to play an actual full group to be able to clear it, so I cleared that once and got the class item from it. Pile of poop. I know I've not bought the new Monster Hunter game for the Switch because I've already got one, and double investing in a series like that, like with 2 games, doesn't work for me. I just can't do it. It's like playing 2 CODs at the same time. I'm aware one is infinitely more simplistic. I'm aware of that, but it's the same thing. I just wouldn't do it, and it never works out for me. It's always just, especially because it's even worse with a game like Monster Hunter. With all the level of investment and you've got and all the power and you accumulate, I know that it's like nice to do one on one hand where you're super powerful and again another way you knew, but it's just I'd rather separate those entirely. Like I'd rather play the same game than start again than have a new. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know how to word it coherently to the point of properly getting my point across as opposed to sounding contradictory, but TLDR, having 2 games of a very similar nature at the same time will work for me. And Kajira with the Prime sub, or go Jira BH with the Prime sub again. Thank you, brother. Oh, there you go. It's in. Yeah, I should stop reading the. As much as I like stream moments, I should stop reading the text from it and look at chat where I can see the capitalization. Yeah, Kajira BH. Appreciate you for the Prime sub, man. I'm sorry for butchering your goddamn name because I'm too stupid to look at the actual right text. Thank you, though. And yeah, I'm currently on 20%. The maintenance is done according to Twitter. It's a shame my update isn't! Did you see that? Did you see that on camera? There was 2 arcs of spit there. Beautiful. 10 out of 10. Feels disgusting, man. And, oh, Isolai, Isolicha, with a 14-month resub going off twice, because someone broke my UI, I guess. Fuck knows how I fixed that. Thank you for the 14, appreciate you. Means a lot, seriously. Supporting this shit show at all is astounding. Never mind sticking around that long with all the ups and downs the stream has. Oh! There you go. And Fan Kitsune with a 16-month resub. Thank you very motherfucking much. Appreciate you. Skies, stop rubbing it in that your bloody update is higher than mine. Oh, mine's at 94. I know you just said yours was at 20, but mine's at 94. Swear to God. I don't know your camera's good, it did catch that. Oh, good. Feels bad that I spit when I speak, but oh well. Anyway, what was the other questions? It's now scrolled past automatically. Someone just called me Brad, always good. That's not my name. You become a Warframe streamer, you'll get your own little profile picture in game. Cool, I guess? Like, for real? I'm not. That's not me being sarcastic, I just didn't know that. I don't need to be incentivized. It's a good game. It just doesn't handle quite right for me. And not in Matilda anymore. Thank you. My brother got XCOM 2 recently. And he eventually got to the point that each of his soldiers can easily solo most missions unharmed, in one case even completely undetected. That obviously goes with what difficulty he's on. What difficulty he is on. English is hard. I played on normal, and I had that experience toward the end game. I recently started doing a second to last hardest difficulty. The equivalent of Halo Heroic. And yeah, once I got to that point, I was going to say the point in the game where that happened in the previous run wasn't the case. I'm sure it will a little bit later, but yeah, it's one of those things where you've got to maybe scale the difficulty up as you progress. As soon as you feel like you're getting a little bit too overpowered, just bump the difficulty up. Yeah, that game, as I said, does end up coming to a point where you overpower everything. But again, in games like that, I feel like it's very, very satisfying. But again, if you're there for the challenge, you need to fight that a little bit. Have you tried a World of Warcraft? No, I haven't. I need to at some point. I admit that. Like, Dave keeps going on about it. India recently was like, maybe I should play. And it's like, well, Dave wants to. Maybe I should. I don't know if I can be bloody bothered. It's not that I think it's bad. Far from it. I played Guild Wars 2. Like, the thing with World of Warcraft is that the combat wasn't the most engaging for me. While, I don't know why I said world again. While Guild Wars 2 kind of did a little bit of interesting innovations. It's different things here and there with the combat system, and I liked that. But even then, the whole game experience wasn't quite for me. I did like it. Yeah. So I don't know, maybe. I'm not sure. I am not sure. And I do install Destiny till tomorrow to see how it is. Oh yeah, that's one of those things I kind of forgot about. If you want to actually play Destiny 2, never mind the core things you need to re-download, assuming you uninstalled it. You've got another 30 gigs and God knows how many other patches you didn't have since to also download. Looking at like, for real, with all the patches, you are probably downloading nearly 100 gigs. Jesus Christ. That's like a tenth of the average storage space for the console. I mean, average console storage space. There's a way of wording that didn't sound so bad. Christ. This fucking game, man. So many games are getting like that, like upwards of bloody thingy limits. Oh well, anyway. Ever thought about playing South Park games? Thought about it, but it's mostly telling the jokes for me and I'd just be like laughing along with them, you know? I won't think I'll be able to add all that much. Could be wrong though, so maybe I'll change my opinion on that. And do something at some point. Don't know. Right, what's your take on SMW, Kaizo, hacks, and the like? Something you're into? I'm just gonna fucking Google that, because that rings a bell to me. But I can't, like... Let me put it this way. I have heard those words said before, but right now can't place anything to them. Oh, yes. Super Mario World. God, I'm fucking stupid. How do I forget that? Never played them myself. I am aware that they're hellish. And back in the day of doing the Super Mario Maker, actually it's not called Super, whatever, Mario Maker and getting mad at things that people made, that seemed like, you know, the original of that, before they even came. So yeah, I thought about it. I think they're pretty goddamn cool. I think they're awesome. And at some point, maybe, I'll do one. I mean, I did, what was it, Corrupted? Or was that Super Mario 64 Chaos, whatever I called it, but I did Corrupted one of that. That was fun. So yeah, maybe I could go into that and bash my head up against the wall and see just how cruel the creators are. Then again, Mario Maker already does that for me. I'm not saying that makes others irrelevant, but I guess I have experienced that in some sense. Yorik with an 18-month tier 2. Resub, thank you, my man, you kind bugger. And for that, assuming you were tier 2 the entire time, that's not pressure, I'm just saying math-wise, that's 36 months of fucking support. Thank you. I feel like I've done this a lot, and my creative mind can't keep up. I don't know what to say. This is a long time, all of you. Clearly, if you're giving away that much goddamn money on the regular, thank you, my dude. Means a lot, and keeps us fucking fed. Because YouTube does not. YouTube has not been doing well lately. Fuck, you know. And I don't mean, like, view-wise. With, just monetarily speaking. Only just fucking pays the editor's wages and taxes. Actually, now think about it. Not mine. Not in my 240. Downloading Elder Scrolls Online from its website, 50 gigabytes. Downloading it from Steam, 30, then another 70. I'm trying to fathom how that's possible. Like, I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm trying to fathom how on fucking earth that can be a thing. Maybe it's like security and back-end shit, because you're not running it from their client, but playing it through Steam's instead? Fuck knows? Maybe it's just stupid. I mean, it's stupid no matter what, but maybe it's just not even there for a reason. Anyways, thank you, Nodim, for the support. And educating me on some real stupid shit. Gorilla, 100 bits. If you like turn-based games, this Gear 5 is coming to PC in October if you're okay with anime-type characters. I don't give a poop either way. I feel like I need to fucking Google this as well, god damn it. Like, there's so many things in my head that I haven't ever played myself one for one, so I can't really, like, tie down in my brain what it is when I hear it. God, I wish I could type. This hair I just put Yeah, 5. Let me have a look. I swear to God, I do know what it is. Is it? No, it's not. Ah, yeah, it's that one. Can't remember what the name of the bullet hell is then. I always get those mixed up. I know obviously you said turn-based, but visually, again, couldn't pencil in. I appreciate you, by the way. I don't know, maybe I'd like that. It's one of those things where XCOM 2, I'm not going to say it's the exception to the rule like I don't like others, but it's more of a thing that I was like, I'll give it a go. I do like it. And I'm not sure how often, or how many I like delve into, yeah? Either way though, thank you, appreciate you. And Gorilla. Oh wait, I just said that, my brain's bad. Benny Toad, former resub. Yay! Thank you, no point. Appreciate you for the emphatic message and the support. It means a lot. Mario Maker levels are like the generic public garbage trolls. Kaiser Hacks would be the elite epitome of curated troll hell. Yeah, like they've turned it into an art form. That's a way of putting it. I said never played any, but saw Seamus back in the day play a few. I don't know. I know he just played custom Mario. He didn't specifically, but I swear he played one of the ridiculous ones. Maybe I'm misremembering. Either way. Assuming that what he wasn't, if he wasn't playing the super hard one, but it was still difficult enough for me to remember, is that's saying something. Yeah, I might give that a go at some point. How's Nintendo for copyright? Am I safe to do that? Haha! Garbage. But I won't stop me at this point. To who? Yeah, that might be it. Thank you, Eclipse. What do I think of Shenmue? I think it's cool. Never played it myself, but everything I always saw of it was just, hey, ringing endorsement. Looks cool, looks fun. Looks like it was well made and well put together and something worth playing. Just never did myself because I just missed it. When it originally came out, I think I had the consoles, but it was just never in my circle of... You know, you go to the playground and say, hey, what are you playing? Digimon World, Pokemon. And never Shenmue came up, so I never ended up playing it. And I know you're saying the servers are back up, but I can't fucking play if it's not updated! I do appreciate it, though. It's good to know that when this inevitably does get done... Oh, it's Toho, not Tuhu. Okay, thank you, Eclipse. I've been pronouncing that wrong for about 5 years. That's about right! Thank you. Oh, Lord. Get to the game already, Brad. You're working in the jokes. But the fact you say get to the game when it's out of my hands! I swear to God. And let me just check if Xbox is doing that thing. Let me see if I can pause it, resume it, and then get my 200 gig, not gig, Christ alive, that'd be amazing. Megabyte download speed. Excuse me, sorry, that's a little bit foul. And it's down to 2 as opposed to the 30 and 40 I was getting. Oh boy! The stream is telling me you're playing Isaac? Oh, that was what I was streaming last, I guess. Oh, but the follow channel listed me as Destiny 2. I like Twitch, me. To be fair, at least you got the right information by the end. And to be fair, if I'd actually tweeted it out, that would be confirmation. I forgot to do that again. Oh, is the DLC out? No, a week from today it will be, but right now it's like all the core fundamental changes. Wait, are collections in the game now? I'm not sure if collections are in the game now, but the new director is, so I'd assume so. 500 megabyte up and down is nice. You can stop fucking robbing it in, I swear to God! And again, to be fair, I do get that download speed downstairs! Which is plugged into the router directly with an Ethernet cable. The same as this. But it's... Oh, the collection is not available yet, thank you. I didn't think there would be. But it's more of that... But they could be. Shame, I wanted to see what titles I could work toward. Because seeing the Vidoc, it was nice to see that it will be visible on your player name out in the wild and not just, say, in a party screen. So I'm hoping that I'm close to getting one already, seeing as I play this game too fucking much. And it was always curious, like, of all those, of the collections thing, like just how full you already have the goddamn thing if you've played way too much pre-release to the Forsaken thing. Because naturally, you know, you just waste your fucking life playing the core game. Obviously the Forsaken's adding a whole bunch, but how close am I going to be to getting, like, say, a title? Because I'm hoping for one that involves ships or sparrows. Please? I'm obsessed with them. I'm fucking sad. It's a loading screen decoration, basically, but I fucking love them. And again, I'm a collector as well, so, you know, and that means just something else to collect, so I guess that's one reason. But is it like still play Destiny on 360? Eh, I mean, if you're still playing it, enjoying it, who gives a poop? Although I'd imagine, given how bloody awful the loading times are for hitting start and waiting for things to pop up on the screen, I can only imagine back on the 360 it's going to be even more painful. You're a trooper. That's how I feel about that one. I wouldn't say it's bad necessarily, but that's you're a trooper for putting up with that. I imagine the emote wheel broke last gen. God damn. Is it even available in last gen? I don't even know, like... It's not in the patch notes anymore, is it? Oh, well. I don't know. Anyway, what am I reading here? We now have a choice of 3 Nightfalls, which is interesting. Although, when I read that, it wasn't followed up by, and you get 3 player tokens, or 3 tokens, to do the Nightfall with for proper weekly rewards. You know, so you could just, instead of playing 3 characters, assuming you have 3 characters, you can just funnel it all into one. That's what I'd like. That's a little bit over the top, needy, and just me being a bitch, being like, can I just play my Titan non-stop? But hey, if it incentivizes me to play the other classes with the other supers that are fantastic, I shouldn't really complain too much. Did you watch Cage last day? Yeah, somehow, right, despite the fact I'm a boy that hates trailers for everything under the sun, doesn't matter if it's a TV show, doesn't matter if it's a Netflix show, movie, I hate them and I never watch them, except for ones that's like story, I don't care, it's more of a spectacle, for instance, like the Venom trailer. That's like, oh, I want to see how cool they made Venom look. It looks a little odd, but that's pretty cool. For some reason, the game that I want to play the most, and actually want to be impacted by the story the most with, I have watched every single fucking thing that's come out about it, so I know, well, I say I know, I don't know the whole thing. It feels like the whole first 2 missions, I'm already aware of everything that's going to happen, so. That's what happens when your pre-release marketing material is a plot point. I just gave up and was like, fuck it, I already know this, might as well watch everything else. So now I feel like the first hour or so of that DLC I am already going to be well accustomed with without even ever having played it. Master the Quiet One, check it out. Well, what did they change? I think I read the patch notes and then went past that because I never use it. Should I have read that? What does Master the Quiet One do these days? I read that the Warmind arms for the Titan just made that more consistent and more damaging. Have I got claw marks on me from the cat? Is that what I'm seeing? Yeah, it is. Holy shit. I didn't even notice that. I didn't even feel it, but I saw it. Bloody hell. Anyway, Peachy Bunny with 200 bits twice, because this UI is breaking. Thank you, my boy. When are you going to upload another Reddit 50/50 video? I think that's one of those things that you only ever do once, because most of the things in circulation are so few and far between worth actually covering that whenever you do it again, you'll just be seeing the same things. For a fair amount of it. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm not really against doing it, but I'm not jumping at the bit to do it again, especially since that fucking video got demonetized within like a day. And yeah, I've not watched the full Cyberpunk gameplay video, dead, but from the few things that I saw while Dave was watching it, looks pretty cool. Like, really cool, varied, interesting, well put together, and exciting to play. So, not many games that are that far away from release that are able to do that. So congrats to them. Here we go. They wanted to do that. They said it's supposed to bring out feelings while you're out with Cade, knowing what's going to happen already, a sense of dread or something. I agree with that in that essence. It's just odd, you know, like, here's this thing that kickstarts the whole story. But I think the main reason they did it is because they've always played it safe with plot and never really done anything interesting. Like, oh, the speaker died! The boy who barely lived up to his name and did fuck all. No one cared, you know? So it's like, oh yeah, we actually are doing something with the story. Here's us proving it. Pay attention now. Well, yeah, do we have your attention? Yeah, I think it's more of that in that line of thing by announcing Cade's death and fucking for free immediately. No one got to experience that by playing the game. Anyway, fun story. When I left my previous job of 8 years, all I got as a leaving present was Destiny 2 and a Cade figurine. I was kind of bummed. I'm much better looked after now, though. Well, I'm glad you are. Christ. Feels bad, man. Why? Huh. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for watching this. God knows why you're here, my man. Seriously. It's literally been, what? 45 minutes! And this still hasn't updated! I think there's a way I can speed this up. I need to go check something in a sec as I drop. Okay. We didn't drop frames that entire time, then all of a sudden at the end. Maybe just catch up on chat real quick. Then run. I'll delete shares until you're here and I'll join. I forgot that was a feature that they added. In stacks of 5! Right, what did the chicken say after visiting the kebab shop? Sheesh. Gotta love that 3.78 download speed, need better internet. Yeah, mine's 10 times that right now, right? Still takes forever, so I sympathize fucking greatly. You've waited 3 hours and still no update? Yeah, I really regret not starting this sooner. Again, I assumed it did. Forgot that Xbox just needs to wait till midnight to do that. Pain in the ass. Yeah, just give me a second. I will be back in just fucking seconds. I want to go check the other Xboxes aren't updating at the same time. That way this will fucking speed up. That's probably what's happening. Back in a second! Sorry about that. Sorry team. Yeah, as it turns out, not a single other Xbox is downloading it, so I guess the servers are just shagged all trying to do it at once. Makes sense. Well, as in, all the people trying to update it at once. As opposed to the entire house trying to do it at once. Sorry about that. Apologies. Let me just check a thing real quick. That's flabbergasting, that. Ooh. Check a couple of things here. Right. So that's we need a catch up quick. Right. The chair meme needs to stop. Let me scroll. Okay, yeah, we're good. Yeah, this update will be a bit. I should probably up on a different game until later, I guess. Cause fuck me if this isn't taking forever. I think if I play Kingdom Come, will you guys hate me? Cause I've been enjoying that game. The not build your own necessarily. The village building DLC's pretty good. Anybody played it? Mika told me to do it, and oh, I have absolutely loved every second of it. Even if it is basically a money sink, but once you sink enough, you end up getting more back. Pretty good. My game's been updating since it came out. I have half an hour left. How did yours did you? I guess I should ask. Did you automatically set it to do that? Or wait, did you manually do it, or did it automatically? One of these days, I won't mix everything! Help me. I'm a gorilla. What a bit. Don't know if you know about or played the Onimusha series. Know about not played. But they are remaking one of them for this generation, apparently coming out in 2019. That's a good example, good time for me to give it a go, I guess. It automatically started PC Master Race. piece of fucking garbage Xbox. You'd think you could... Okay, this is for real a feature that I think the Xbox should have at this point. First off, thank you, Mr. Cowtop. But real quick, TLDR, the updates. The games that you play the most, they should have a little tick box to just check for updates for it. Hourly. No, that's pointless, but like, your most played games on Xbox should cycle on the update check a lot more frequently than any others. Like, for real, I'm aware like the midnight for the entire list of games, because there's a fucking lot of them. I just looked right at that light, by the way, now I'm slightly blind. Oh, Christ. But yeah, that's a feature I'd like, if you don't mind. Anyway, Mr. Caltot, 323, because you're a kind boy, thank you. May one play with you when the update is done, also on Xbox. Yeah, I usually have like an open party, and whoever does join can, and you know, it's up to them whether or not they want to be polite enough, unless I have to give them a nudge to pop out so other people can pop in, so maybe. But on the wrong system, did you? No, well, technically I resent that because me friends play it on this one, so no. I did buy it on PC, but didn't feel like starting all over again with no one to play it with, so... Not happening. Didn't want that in my day. Felt like a bad time. I was managed to check for the update, starting when released, still sitting at 10. Wow, I'm sorry, man. I'm currently on 13 myself, as the download speed goes to like 1 megasecond because something's fucking breaking somewhere, because something in this house is fucking downloading again. It ain't me! And Mr. Calton, appreciate you again, me boy. You got a lot of fans of PC, so don't say you got no one to play with. With respect, as much as I appreciate that, if I don't have anybody in my social circles in the personal region to play it with, it's a lot less enjoyable. As much as I can enjoy playing it with you guys. Like, if I haven't got somebody in the office, for example, to chat with about it, it's a bit of a... Yeah, it's one of those things, I consider it a social game. I consider it a social game, and if I don't have people to play it with, to talk about it with, in person, regularly, it's not as good for me. That's one of the reasons I like playing Battlefield 5, because holy fuck! Operation Locker. That map... on a custom server with like, I don't know how many people? I don't want to say 250, but it felt like it was 250. It probably wasn't. I think it was just 64 versus 64. It was 124 people. 128, I can math. Shut up. Like that. Could talk for days about it. Loved it. And Grim Reaper with $8. Thank you, me boy. Your beautiful face has kept me from getting my full 10 megabyte download speed. I think you can link your account so you keep your character between consoles. Nope! You cannot. Believe me, if it could happen, I would do it. It sucks. It's a massive bastard in shame. If there was cross-save, there'd be a lot more PC players. I'll say that for a fact. What did I say? Battlefield 5? I meant Battlefield 1. Battlefield 5 was on the brain. I think maybe someone said Battlefield 5 in the chat, or either way, my brain just went, Battlefield 1. Played Battlefield 1, Operation Locker. I'm dumb as shit. And I think I was trying to say that I'm also looking forward to that because of the previous experiences. Christ. GTA 5 with that, but for some reason Bungie was like, fuck that. I don't think Bungie was like that. I think Sony was, because of their console exclusivity deal that they have with them. Fuck you, Sony! Pains in the arse. Seriously, they've done nothing to better the game. They've just carved out shit and took it to their side and be like, we're not giving it back till next year! Eat a cock! Fucking garbage business practice. Ugh. Drop into the office sometime. We've got a nice big pipe for games. This will download at some point. Maybe. What did I just hit? There's nothing. And maybe at some point after that I shall. Battlefield 5 Open Beta is next week, so really? Do I play that or do I just wait for the release? I don't know. Can't decide. Why that's going off twice, I never know. Omicron, 100 bits. Thank you, boy. Very kind. Appreciate you. Yeah, this download speed is halted to a crawl. Feels bad. 5th of September. Wait, really? Comes out on a Wednesday? Am I insane? Okie dokie. Have you seen the announcement of the RTX series? That would blow my mind. No. That's new to me. I have no idea what that is, whatsoever. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm just gonna fucking play Kingdom Come. So, this is just... Assuming it's on this, and it better be. If it's not, we've got some problems. Give me a second to scoot around for it. There it is. It's on here. Yay. Deleting shaders is still boring. Still got like a million left. Ah! Oh well. Feels bad, man. Who am I? My console just asked me who I was. Alright then. Good news are on the way in the form of a... Oh, you could... I mean, I'm literally just reading it's in the chat and you... Oh, appreciate you, Grim. But there's $2. Bethesda is boycotting PS4 until they open up more to crossplay. Starting with their newest Elder Scrolls card game. Even if that doesn't change anything with Sony, that makes me happy that they're being fucked over. Fuck Sony! And by the way, if we were in the previous generation, and Microsoft were the ones doing it, I would be screaming their name instead. This isn't a fuck this company thing, it's the fuck the person responsible for this stupid shit thing. It just happens to be them at the moment. I'm not a fanboy of Microsoft at all, they are flawed. Anyway, bye Oda, I appreciate you for chilling. God knows why you chose this shit all over stream to sit around in for nearly an hour. Thanks, man. Have a good time. I need to stop kicking this desk. I've come to the conclusion, right, because this chair doesn't go any lower, I've come to the conclusion I need a higher desk. I don't even want a standing desk to stand with, I just need a standing desk so it can be lifted, so I'm not constantly banging my knees! Anyway, thank you, Grim. You really could have just put that in chat. Like, says in chat, I got a message for you. Why don't you put it bang, dono there? You could have saved your money. Thank you, man. That is cool news. Like, for real, I'm happy with that. And by the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I am getting the game ready to play, which I've just realised is, oh no. Oh, it's gonna be deafening. There you go. I saved your ears. You're welcome. I remembered. This fucking wonderful OBS will not allow me to alter the audio of an input. I have to do it within each game every time, individually. Pile of shit. One of these days, right? I will go back to XSplit. When the Emperor died, should probably do that over the weekend. Anyway, is this a bit too loud? I think this is a bit too loud. Let's bring that down. You want a $600 electric desk just to flex on the standing desk, people? I mean, new office. Who's maybe? Maybe. Doubt it. Well, now when I'm getting a new office, it's being custom made, and I'll just tell the bastards to make it fucking tall. Ugh. I remember the Murder, Death, Kill series on PS2. I didn't know it was a series, but I remember Murder, Death, Kill, MDK. I remember that. The skyboxes in that game were weird. The whole game was weird. Fun, but weird. Very odd. 20 gigabytes left. Let me tell you what I've got left, Madoo. Let me just go. Oh wait. Oh no, it's just says percentage. It doesn't give me the amount. Oh, you know what I loved about the wonderful Xbox update randomly the past month or whenever the hell it did actually come out? You used to be able to just hit the middle button, hit A on more games and apps. You'd beat more games and apps. Now you press it, you gotta do it fucking twice, it gives you a shitting list! Instead of just taking you to this page, it gives you a small docket. It's like, no, I went to the whole page for a fucking reason. If I wanted to go to the pins, right, I would have pinned it and gone to the pins. Yeah, I've still... yeah, I've got 21 gigs left. Isn't it ace? I think the UK download servers have been throttled because it's not working. Wait, what? Oh, no. And then I go and spoil it all by forgetting to download the DLC that's just 10 megabytes. God, that's stupid and pointless. Ready to install. Yeah, there you go. It's so daft. Oh, Christ alive, man! Why have you got to be such a repugnant pile of feces? Yeah. Install now. I'll never understand how those 10 megabyte things. Those little tickets for DLCs don't just automatically be just on every single console ever. It's 10 megabytes, for Christ's sake. Right. Is that going to pop? Is that going to go? Is that going to do it? Is that going to... Come on. I believe in you. Well, you're picking up the new Soul Calibur game coming out at the beginning of next month. That comes out at the beginning of next month? Yes. Not that I was aware that it came out that soon. All right, then. That's interesting to me. I'll tell you right fucking now for free. I did not know that. Cool. Yeah, I am getting that. Can't wait for them Ivy titties. Which, is she the character that was cut out, by the way? I kept hearing that there was a character cut out that you got to pre-order or something. Because there's just such scummy fucking arseholes. But hey, I've been waiting for quite a while these days to play the fucking thing. So, yeah. What's the delay on my stream? Pretty much nothing. As far as I'm aware, I got it on the lowest latency possible. It wasn't Ivy, it was the hula hoop girl. Oh, okay. Sorry. I think I just saw a thumbnail of that character with the title of that and just got confused, I guess. Got them mixed up. Fair enough. I don't know if I've forgotten the name. I play the game. I've forgotten the name. Fair enough. Look forward to Spider-Man? Even I said Sniper Man? Yes, I am. I'm looking forward to a lot of these fucking things that are coming out. It's just forever. Yeah, Tira, thank you. Thank you. I'm terrible with names. I don't know what it is with that. The one with the hula hoop is pretty much, unfortunately, my naming convention in that game. I know Voldo. Because how do you not know Voldo? Nightmare, oh, fuck, is it... I want to say Siegmund, because of this game. It's Siegfried. Yeah, Nightmare, and I know most of them. It's been that long since I've played it, because a new game for it hasn't come out in about fucking 8 millennia! I'm not mad. Alright? I'm not. Let me just get to the sound settings real quick for you. There you go. Hang on. Getting this leveled right is a feckin' nightmare. Alright, that ought to be good. Boop. Let me know a background noise if that works. Let me do a thing. Just let me punch the wall. There you go. Let me know if that's, like, hurting your ears at all. Let me change the stream info as well, seeing as this fucking went the way of the goddamn dodo. Sorry about that, by the way. For real. Kingdom Come Deliverance. I don't know what the fuck I'm putting there. Shit. Can't type. There you go. Update. It's a shame I'm not streaming D2 tonight, but hey, you know what I'm doing tomorrow now. Yeah, there you go. It ought to do it. Good. Oh, and where the fuck did that come from? 5 minutes ago? How did I miss that? Grim Tidings with $30. Am I fucking blind? Thank you very much for the 30. Tom to you, Daker, some teardrop and chatters. Apparently I am fucking completely blind to everything that happens in my stream for the past fecking hour. Thank you. Hi, T, I just got paid and I can tell, and that wasn't... I don't deserve that. I'm not worthy of it all, as I fucking am blind to it all. Cheers, my dude. And also... Grim in chat saying, oh, did you wait for Donald? $2. I'm sending messages and donuts since I love your actions and you really deserve it. I don't deserve it, but I do appreciate the fact that you like playing with my emotions. But for real, I do appreciate it. For real, thank you. Don't know what I've done to deserve it in the slightest bit, but I will. Right, gameplay! There you go. That frame rate. This is on console, by the way, so you want to blame the performance on anybody, you blame it on either the developers or Microsoft. Take your pick. You can blame me because I picked this, but I picked it just to play. It wasn't really a content-aware thing. It was a, this seems dumb and fun, I want it, so I did it, and here I am. This is a guard that I ran over a bunch of times with a horse and is crippled, so now he just stands here. And every now and then, I accidentally run into him with my horse again, which is why I'm walking, and kill him, and then the whole town comes after me, so I have to load my save. Fun fact. Wait, can I speak to you? You? No, vagabond. I blame Brett for playing on console and not PC Master Race. Well, yeah, that's fair. Your head had just popped in. But again, that's one of the reasons I do like playing this. or playing things on console. They're usually a lot more fucking broken. It's just, it's a dumb reason, but I do like it. Oh.
About your wound.
Is this loud enough for you, by the way? Do tell me if you need me to turn it up.
This should help you.
Thank you. Here's a few.
I don't want money. I didn't want 3 coins. Oh no, I had my dates wrong for Soul Calibur. It's the 19th of October. Okay, that's fine by me. That's still close. Have you got Super Heavy Army yet? It kind of breaks the game. Does this answer your question? Yeah, it definitely breaks the game. But yeah, for real, let me know if that's loud enough for you. If you want it to be turned up this smidge, let me know. This, pain in the butt. I'm not calling my horse. What is wrong with me? Christ. Let's got ran over by the bastard. There's a huge storm in Wisconsin, eh? But maybe you're okay, my dude. Although, assuming it's a safe one, can I have some of that action? It's getting humid over here, a goddamn Gen could do with it. Oh, don't run over him. Oh, he's going to my village, speaking of which. Haha, both of these pricks are. Oh, this DLC, I don't know what it is that's so satisfying for me, but I fucking love it. Alright, get off. How is my horse? Is that glitching? I think that's a glitching horse, by the looks of it. Also, Grim, with the $2, Sudden Doggo. I didn't miss that, I just forgot to say it. Appreciate you, my dude. Thank you very much. Okay, so I do have shit here. I do have some stuff, but not much. 220 out of... What? Where the fuck's all that weight? Okay, hang on. Give me a moment to just get you, my dude. Where's this weight coming from? Oh, 17 times... Yeah, that's like nearly 80 there. Still, though. I don't understand how that's possible. I really don't. 220. Oh, well, anyway, not him. 240, thank you. Norwegian logic. You can buy alcohol in basic grocery stores. It's illegal to be drunk even in a tavern. You can buy cigarettes too, but it's illegal to smoke even in your own home. Oh. Interesting. Oh, and it's broken already, huh? Just right out of the gate. I wasn't expecting that. Alright. And Grim with 2 more dollars, you just saved me $2 telling you that you missed my don't know where wait. Stop! Stop that! You goose! Also, seriously. Seeing a head pop out of the fucking side of its ass is even better. Okay, you said you were 200 something out of your weight class, and yet here you are. You've taken her on board. You've pocketed a woman. Where to go, Teresa? Can I talk to you? You important to my village at all? Yeah, I'll do that.
They survived.
That's an optional thing.
In Sasau. I bumped into them in front of the tavern.
This game has not been patched, by the way. It's still beautifully broken in all the right ways.
Fine. You wouldn't have
Christ alive.
any job.
Not here. And I think it will be the same in all of Ratai.
That's bad.
Excuse me while I read this and skip it. Sorry, it's just a minor thing that won't matter too much, so I just want to do it at least.
The Miller and Ledechko is...
I will.
Catch your thing. Okay, Ledechko. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate... What, my dude? You're not a dude, but whatever. It's a gender-neutral thing in my brain, even though it definitely isn't in verbiage, but still. Right. Let me give a gander to this. Is that actually Anders? I knew a boy named Anders back in day. Good times too, but I'm not sure if that's the same Anders. Either way, appreciate you. Nice to see you. I'm doing all right. Right. How much weight can I carry? Quite a bit. Let's... Yeah, that is this. I had to worry that I was putting things into it then. That is not... Okay. I'm going to make plenty of money. All I need to do, right? All I need to do is just make sure that I can sell these Looking at my inventory, that's going to be a bit of a challenge. What the hell is this? That's unique. I'm keeping that. Want to sell it for the gold, but... Seems unique. Ugh. I may be, just for the record. Just so you know. Stole the entire garrison's supply of weapons at some point, and that's why there's a bajillion things in here. I'm not necessarily a hoarder of the typical sense. I'm just a dirty, thieving bastard. Basically is the gist of what I'm getting at. Yeah, and by the way, I know I'm overweight right now at the moment, and that's haha in-game and haha in life. Before you make the meme, I'll do it first, you bastard. Yeah, just... 1.8k, you say? And Anders. I question whether or not you're the right Anders. Why is everything breaking? It turns out I don't think it is the right Anders, but you still subbed. I appreciate you, my dude. I'm sorry I got you confused. Thank you very much for the support. Jesus Christ, I don't deserve that sliced bit. I deserve the fucking money I'm gonna make from this, I didn't press B, but alright then, balls to you. I guess I'll just be done. I remember there being something, I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry, you're supposed to be wearing a hat. Why are you not wearing your hat? Oh, no, there you go. That's better. Flawless game. Absolutely fucking flawless, dude. Nothing wrong with it. No, not a single solitary... What? No! I need to get rid of this... Ah, shoot. Ah, piss. Right. Okay. Let's just, I don't know what to put back. Ah! Something of little value. That's how you do this one. That's that one, not the other. Yeah, there you go. Bang. Like, so I've got my thing back, and then I can leave. You can't fast travel when it's over everything. But like, somebody in chat earlier, I didn't say it at the time, as the brain's too frazzled and mixed with everything going on. Somebody said, is this Skyrim in 3D? You know, Skyrim, that 2D game. Couldn't tell if I was being memed or I am now the meme for saying it, but either way, that was a fucking moment. I'm gonna go to my village now, if you don't mind. Oh, the fucking controls. Oh yeah, I need to go to the Let's-Go to get somebody a job, huh? And they absolutely despise me because this game is made by cretins. So when you try to do a thing like, oh, I'm gonna stealthily and sneakily knock these people out and steal from them, despite the fact I did that without them knowing it was me because they couldn't have done it because I did it without them seeing me and there was no witnesses, somehow the whole village hates me because of that, because this game's a bastard. Little snapping turtle with a 7-month resub. I appreciate you, my dude. I'm finally able to resub. I appreciate you for doing that, my man. Thank you. For real. By the way, there's fast travel in this game, but there isn't an instant fast travel. You have to go through this, right? Which every now and then, potentially, can generate an event, but in my experience, never does! So I just hope and pray that I'll get there before the end of the day. I never do. First person Skyrim, that's what I meant. Skyrim is also in first person. I did press the wrong button. Destiny might update by then. I should probably check on that. Do I check on that? Oh, fucking, there's no way it'll be anywhere close to done. You know what? I will go to the Hangout page while nothing happens in this fucking game. I'll go back and it'll be fantastic and broken. I can't wait. Right. 41%. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. Oh my god. Again, you know how I say, it has a chance of making events, which is one of those things where, in concept, right, you think to yourself, man, I don't really want to fast travel in Fallout, Elder Scrolls, whatever, because I don't want to, like, miss out on things in between, you know, I want to have things happen. This was a good compromise, except for the fact it doesn't fucking generate anything and it takes too long to get there! It's a good concept, for real. Really good concept. It's just too slow and too rare. Although, I will admit, the few times it has happened recently, I was ambushed on the road, I was like, oh boy, this is gonna be good. Stupid homeless man come to slap me with his fist. And there was a dude in full decked out armor. When I sold everything he owned, I earned about 4 or 5k from, so... No major complaints there, just a bit of a confusing one. Anyway, I've got a village now. This is all mine. I built this. I mean, not specifically with my hands, but I paid for this. This is all mine. I'm gonna go to this... No, I'm not, because it's too late in the day. Well, I'm gonna wait out here, right, and Mrs. Slouch... Harry... Why do you have a name? I don't know these people. They know me, apparently. I own it! Oh, fuck you. You don't get to... I don't get to be the owner of this, and then you say I'm trespassing when I walk in, alright? You pay me taxes, I'll walk into your fucking house. Prick. Good concept on my leader, a little depressing. I think that's why my channel makes me sad. Oh, Christ. Is this a pay-to-win Skyrim? Do you mean in-game economy? 'Cause Skyrim is too! Or do you just mean the fact that I own a village because of a DLC? I can't work this out. I am beyond lost. It's a good drink. It's not the best drink, but it'll do for now. I just want to know, you ever played Dragon Age Inquisition? Yes, loved it. You've probably been asked this a bunch of times, but ever want to stream it? It's a pretty good game. I probably should, to be fair. That's a fun game. It's just one of those things where it's not in my current play lexicon, or whatever you want to call it. Buy bits. So I wouldn't ever think about doing it. It's just like, I'm probably going to do streaming a bunch of Destiny Forsaken when it comes out next week, and even Destiny just normal tomorrow. So, yeah. I am not trespassing! It's fucking... 11 in the morning, dickhead! You're supposed to be opening up your Let me close this. Open it. Still trespassing, huh? Okay. Let's wait another day. Let's wait another day, then maybe the person that owns this will fucking show up. And thank you, Anders, by the way, for the $3.33 sign support. I don't know why you didn't give a message, but I appreciate you for supporting even more. That's... $8.33 wasted on me. Thanks, my dude. Seriously, I don't know what I did to deserve that. Or maybe you realised, I looked it up and Twitch only gives half the cut, which is normal and the expectation. Right, let me give him the rest to make it up. Thank you, my dude. You gave a little bit more, actually. I appreciate you. Time you have to wait for the next destination. Looks like something out of a pay-to-win game. No, it's just a little bit of a flawed design choice. You don't pay to make it go any quicker. You just sit and wait. I guess when you put it like that, that is a moment of, I actually understand what you mean now. How dare you say Skyrim without fun? This game's fun! This game, I have a lot of waiting around when all I want to do is sell my shit. Alright, that is one of the worst things in RPGs these days, or open world RPGs. You get loot, you want to sell loot, you want to offhand it, you want to get it out of your pocket so you're not weighed down like a hippo in fucking soggy trunks, so you go to them to sell it. We only have 800 gold, but I have loot worth 8,000k. Well, I guess you'll have to just do this 1,000 times then. Oh. That is the problem this game has. All of them has. However, this game has a very creative thing. It has an even more creative thing, because he's got a bit in his head that isn't textured right. What? Either way, what I was going to say is, the more you interact with the merchant, and assuming you don't steal from them, you don't be a dick to their economy, right? Assuming you don't do any of that, the more you interact with them, the more money they will have the next time you see them, and so on and so forth, till it builds up so they actually do have enough money, right? Do they do have enough money for you to work with? Like somebody said one of their merchants had like fucking, what was it, 34k? God, I wish that were the case. I'd be done immediately. I wouldn't have to fanny around 8,000 times. See, it's one of the things where in this game, it's actually an all-right idea, because I just want to get rid of this, by the way. I don't necessarily even want the money. I could do with the money, but you can haggle with them, right? You can help their economy. You can make them like you more so they give you better prices in the future, and help their economy. That glitch in his head is fucking distracting. So, you just say, no, I want to give you more money, and you give them more money.
with a little topper.
You still get rid of the loot, you still get a profit. You cut your profit margin down a bit, but you get money. And then next time you see them, they'll have more. So TLDR, a little bit of a feature I was unaware of until I recently got back into this game. I guess I wasn't really noticing it change with other merchants. So yeah, have I played Worlds Adrift? No. It's kind of like Spider-Man and Minecraft. It's really interesting. That's an interesting combination. But no, I haven't. Sorry to answer that fully. Hello, how are you? Motherfucker's just gone. What? Don't glitch and turn on the spot and look at me like I did something wrong. You just walked through me like I was a fucking fly netting. Alright. I've had enough of this. Don't ever get me started on that glitchy bit of wood up there, alright? I've been looking at you for the past week. Something's gotta fix that. God damn it. What just happened there? Everything there just got an outline for a second. He went cel-shaded. You better have money, motherfucker. I'm gonna headbutt you till you haven't got a face left. Oh, that's it. Yeah, position him on the counter so I can't interact with him over it. It's a good thing I own this place and he won't mind me standing here. How do you mess that up? How in playtesting do you not make sure that he's close enough so you can fucking... Oh, I love this game. Yeah. See, this merchant had 800 last time I spoke to him. Now he has 2.1k. I wish I'd waited a second, because I feel like that's synced almost. Anders! With a 420 more, because he's ridiculous. Thank you for the 420. Got fired from work, so I don't need the money for lunch. But you do need the money because you don't have a job. Why did you give me that? Thank you so much, but I would have invested that in yourself. Sorry to hear you got fired, my dude. But just because you don't need to buy lunch tomorrow doesn't mean you don't need other things. You should have saved that. I appreciate you a whole bunch. You need to stop throwing your money at me. Thank you, though. Much appreciated, but you're a goose. And not immaturity. Let's point out and make fun of all the bugs of the game. Yeah, pretty much, I do like it. That's one of the reasons I play this so much in my off time, and I wanted to do more for the channel. What is wrong with you, what? You mean I can't sell anything to you? Oh, yes, because this game has the wonderful thing where a blacksmith wouldn't need swords. I'm gonna fucking headbutt you two. What is your haircut? What is this? What is that there? Are you balding? Stop hiding it. Embrace it. Your hair looks like it was glued on anyway. Still alive. Fine. I'm not a maid. You know what? This game really grinds my... Oh, wait, no. This game really grinds my gears. Fuck you. Sharpen my goddamn sword. That I would hypothetically put in your neck, but this is my village, and if I kill you, that is a detriment to my income. So I won't do that. I won't do that at all. But seriously, the fact that I built this shop from the ground up and gave you a job and you refuse to take what I want to save you, don't say God save me! You won't even accept my wares! Where are you going? Don't stare at the wall! Fucking headbutt you. Angel of Pain with an 8-month resub. Thank you, my boy. I appreciate you. Don't know why you've supported this mess. It's a mess, as stated, but I appreciate you. Let me go throw up in my mouth. I'm sorry, excuse me. Let me go speak to this merchant again. See if his money restocked. Because if it hasn't, I'm gonna knock his fucking eyeballs out. Oops. And again, I literally just found you. You were homeless in another town where you had no job and everyone looked down on you and spat on you as they walked past. You better have money! That's the wrong type of money. I meant his. Thank you, Anders, again for the support. Thank you for the 333. By the way, more Shadow of War videos. You will... Oh, you've been kind to me and you've just lost your job. I'll upload some more Shadow War videos just for you, my man. Thank you for the support. I'm currently working on a horror VR video that is the funniest thing I've worked on in quite a while. So, I've just come to the realization, by the way, that I'm going to work on what I enjoy and fuck whatever numbers come from it on YouTube, because at this point, being burnt out on Shadow of War and Binding of Isaac is what has made me so fucking depressed this past year. So, fuck that. It's not that I'm never going to do it again, but I'm not going to focus on it. I'm going to do what I like. And I don't mean that in the sense of I'm going to do what I want. I mean, I'm going to do what I actually truly enjoy. So, yeah. Right, yeah, this boy has no fucking money. I am gonna knock that weird wall off of your head that looks like a goddamn failed texture because it just stops at your hairline or lack thereof with your scalp line, I guess I'll say. It just looks more like a bug. It really does. If I jump, looks like a bug. Anyway, I'm off. I need to go to my... where is it? There's a chest somewhere that's generating income that I can take out and then build more things with. That's the plan. Hey, it's Cornelius! Hey, you also owe me! You also owe me a lot. Wait, hang on. I can judge somebody's life right now. Let's see what this is. And Grimmy $2. More Shadow of Mordor videos and VR. Mordor's the old ones, never happening. And VR, you got coming. Don't worry about it. Thank you. I appreciate the support. Right.
Agatha, that old crone who lives on the edge of the village.
What's she done to you?
Well, I thought you should know. She's getting mixed up in the herb woman's trade and selling folk all kinds of ointments and potions.
What's wrong with that?
It's all a swindle and a cheat. She ought to be burned as a witch.
I'm not burning people in this village. What is the matter with you? All right, no. No, none of that.
I don't think there's
Get
anything
out.
untoward going on here.
Leave.
Folk will always turn to quacks and herbalists.
Piss
for
off.
remedies, as long as they're hurting.
I'm very annoyed that there's more than one merchant in this town. I don't like that they're making more money for the economy of the village so that we can prosper and make more friends, make more things and this and that. And the other.
Next time we go straight to the bishop. You fucking... the bishop of the church that's empty! Bitch! Do it! See where his authority lies! I'll tell you where the authorities of this fucking place, the tip of this fucking thing. Come at me again with that lip, I'll cut the cunt off! Stupid fucking poorly lip-synced bitch. Why don't you kick the chicken while you're at it? Go on! Abuse more animals! Well, she'll fucking get one of those. And not because she's a woman, because they are a bastard. Mr. Calton with Elite 1337. Thank you, my boy. So I don't know if I asked you this before, but have you played Warframe? Yes, played it when it just came off of... Actually, it came out in... Where's that woman going in the distance, glitching between the houses? Oi! You're not supposed to be... I'm spinning everywhere. You're not supposed to be there! Dumb fuck. Anyway, yeah, played it when it went into open beta, liked the majority of it, just didn't like how it handled, stopped, it got majorly updated and not released. I thought it was released, I'm wrong. Majorly updated at one point with the movement update, played it again, and it still wasn't to my liking. It's just the way, like, overall aims and feels, it's just not quite tight enough, or I wouldn't say it's unresponsive, there's just something that doesn't match up. Really good game, it's just a shame it's not for me. And is that a game that you might look into? My creator Dojo Clan has for all your viewers. If not, oh well. As I said, if I could get into it and get past the problems I have with it, I would love to, but again, I've tried it a couple of times, I just can't fucking fathom it. Seriously though, that woman can kiss my ass. I want to burn a woman that's making money for the village.
Oh, she's a witch because she makes potions
That heal people when they're wounded. Yes, but it's terrible. Fuck off. Christ alive. I want to build more things over there, god damn it. I don't have enough money. What the... Why is there a chicken here? Why have we got... This isn't a chicken coop. Why would... This village is in shambles, and I'm running it. Is this a surprise to anybody? It probably shouldn't be. Money. 9.2... Hello, extended rat house. However you pronounce it. Oh, I'm going to bring my profit down by doing this, though, aren't I? Let's have a look. Rat house extended. So that cost 9. That I can do. Thank you, little Brimstone, for the 100 bits. Hope you're doing well today. I am! Even though the planned stream went to shit because the game can't be updated. 17k! Fuck! Alright then, I will make the, wrong one. Extended rat house, if you don't mind. It will bring my profits down. But I don't care! Build the bastard. Ugh, thank you for the 100 bits. Oi! Oi! Oi!
You've decided? Good. Let's get building.
Is your brain on standby half of the goddamn time? Do you just nap with your eyes open and your arms moving? Have you mastered that ability? Are you trying to tell me that we're going to build the rat house extended where the rat house is? I never would have known that. I'm going to put my fist between your eyes with great force and hope it hurts.
We're going to build here?
You were an idiot.
Can we begin?
I'm ready.
I'll just...
Now everybody hope
We've got
that
what we
this looks good and doesn't create a fucking hedge maze for me to get to my chest again. Because if it happens, I'm gonna be mad. What's my opinion on No Man's Sky after they updated the shitstone? I've got a video of starting a new series coming soon to answer that question. Why have you done this again? Oh, that's a nice right house. Look at that. Why did she glitch in there? That was weird. What's all that about? Alright. It looks nice, though. I'm a fan. Is that Henry? In his armor? Otherwise known as me? Do I get to bed now? I've got a home away from home. My actual home burned down and my father's dead. But I've got a home now! There's no home away from home. This is the primary. This is the first one. There is no extra. Oh, doesn't that look lovely? That looks better, even though you said you were going to build it with stone. And the building is not made of stone, which I wanted it to be, but oh well. And you somehow, even though it said a few days later, have just stood here, French kissing me the entire time. It's an intimate relationship we have. Mr. Caltop with Leet again, because you're a fecking goose. Thank you for the $30.07 in total now. Top D of day. Can we get some tier doddies in chat? Oh, I forgot. Grins. Behemoth is a monster in the world now, so maybe it's a monster soon. I did do a stream on that with Dave. Well, that implies he was like in the stream itself, but I played with him as a, like I play with the viewers. And don't close the door on me, you fucking knob. Yeah, it was hard. It was challenging. Oh, you're there now.
I'll have to get something to
And we did actually do it. We did it. We succeeded. It was our second attempt. And I'm in no way saying we mastered it and, oh, it's so fucking easy. Not at all. I do not agree with that. I do not think that it's super easy. It was just a surprise that we actually did it on our second try. And I really, as said, really, really enjoyed it. Okay, then. Well, I'm glad I built this. Doesn't it look lovely? Oh, it's mine as well. It's all mine. Can I sleep in any of these beds? Wait. This isn't... Oh, it's stealing. How is it stealing? It's my house! Okay, here's how this works. The rat house belongs to the bailiff. I'm the bailiff. I'm stealing from myself, apparently. This game can fucking actually just go fly a kite in a hurricane. I'm sick of it now. Where does it say sleep and save? One of these has to be my bed. There it is. Okay, this one looks more comfortable. It's got a good blanket. But no, only this one in the corner. Apparently I'm sleeping with 2 other people on the night. Fair enough, that's fine by me. Sleep we go. You've not seen Behemoth Extreme. Correct, I haven't. I will obviously admit to that. I've not done the ridiculous, mean version of it. But, never been the biggest fan of it just knocking up all of the difficulty. All the health numbers and damage numbers. Also, frames. That wasn't your stream, if you're wondering. That's not your connection. That's mine shitting the bed. Stop it! Oh, I will... That. There you go. It's better. I could have just pretended it was the game. But of course I'm liking as well. You beat Behemoth Extreme and you get layered armor for Dragoon. That's cool. That's the thing, right? I love layered armor. As a concept, what I don't like it is a concept that's tied to the hardest things in the game. Layered armor should be a thing you just fucking get for grinding slightly different materials, and then applying that to the materials you get from that beast. It's just basically vanity armor. Right. There we go. Who the hell opened the door in the middle of the... I know this one was me, but who the... Oh, I've got people just invading my, my sleeping quarters. Always nice. It's you, wasn't it? Villager, you know, aptly named. Everyone's got a personality these days. It's a joke because they don't. They have that little. They're not even named individually anymore. No, I don't play Binding of Isaac anymore. Not really. Not mostly. Not at all. 1.7. So our profit is 152 now. And the main thing that's bringing us down is the thing that I just built. That was a mistake. Let me read that again a moment. No, I'm not making any profit. How am I not making profit? Are you for real? I'm gonna shit myself. Oh. I need to find the other people. I need to find the people that I added to this village that are supposed to be making me more money. I've got to speak to them for them to make me more money? I swear to God. I swear. I'm just gonna go here and judge people for the rest of the time, right? And I'm gonna wait till I get the events that say that I get to make more money. I'm gonna keep picking them. I'm just going to think economically wise. Very bad news. Okay.
2 wagons that were on the way here with grain and fodder supplies were ambushed by a band of humans. The wagoners escaped by the skin of their teeth, but the supplies are gone.
Ugh, damn it. That is bad news.
Worse than bad. Those were supplies for the whole year, and we won't be able to replace them. Things are hard enough as it is. Sir Divish had to lower his quota for Townburg just to let us have it.
So we've no grain for the baker, no fodder for the stables?
I'm afraid not, Henry. We're left with only two options. One as bad as the other.
Good!
Either we can go cap in hand asking for more and look like incompetent fools.
Literally just said I want to
Then
make
we'd be
more
lucky
money,
to
and
get
now
in.
this happens to me.
Not too appealing, I must say. And the second option?
Oh, please tell me the
There's
other one is
still a
fine.
few sacks of grain in the labourers' camp, but they bought it themselves. We could requisition it, but it would make us rather unpopular. Just then, it's for you to decide, Miss Bailey.
So let me get this straight. One of my options is not hunt down the people that stole the... Are you... One of the options is not find the bandits. Okay. Let us go over this. I'll be a bad guy for asking the people of the village to provide us with things to help the village. When you're a part of this, motherfucker, you help this!
Well, we'll requisition whatever supplies are here for the good of all. Folk will just have to tighten their belts.
I
Shit.
fear that would provoke an uprising.
It can't be helped. We'll just have to convince them it's for the common good.
That was a bad idea, wasn't it?
It seems they held
That was the wrong one. A little brimstone with the prime sub. Thank you very much. I don't know why that came through twice, but I appreciate you. Anders with $3.33 was thinking of something to say, and that was it. Appreciate you. And Mr. Galto with 30.37 more because he's a fucking goose. Thank you for the now $43 fucking dollars, you madman. Well, I was kind of disappointed because I thought that the kin sect was a Moogle, but nope. I would actually become a AUG user, but I guess I'll just use Dante's Charge Blade. Yeah, you can make your cat the Moogle, but unfortunately the kin sect is not the Moogle. Feels quite bad. Let me just check how much that's fucked me up by doing what I just did. I'm not seeing anything, really. No, I'm not seeing any major money going down there. No, that was pretty much what it was before. I'm not even bothered. Eat my butt. That's fine by me. Well, I'm glad I just got the wonderful news that supplies that I paid multiple gold coins for went to the way of the dodo. Everything is breaking at the behest of me. God bless. Where are the people with names? That's my question. I can't seem to find any. Why are there no people with names? Serious question. Do you have a name? No.
Hey!
Did you just shout at me because you went invisible for a second? You did that to yourself. All right, then. Well, I've made more enemies to... You closed up shop at 4 in the afternoon! This is unfathomable. This is truly unfathomable. I am going to shoot myself in the foot. With a bow and arrow, as I don't have anything else to do that with. But ah well. God damn it. What's happening? Metroid Square 27 with us. What? Metroid Squared with a subscription squared resubbed for 6 months. Let me do the math on that real quick. First off, too much. $150 from sub money? You're insane! Thank you! Why would you do that? Thank you very much for supporting way too motherfucking goddamn much. You are a madman. Or woman. Or fridge. I don't know. But you're mad. The absolute ever-loving motherfuck. That is madness. Thank you. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering how much Destiny's updated by, it's 44%. It's progressed quite a bit from the previous amount. It hasn't. Hello, you, Cornelius.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
You better have money for me. 1.4k. See what I was saying? Every time you trade with him, he just ends up with more and more and more and more. And more and more and more and more and more. It's actually really gratifying. to see that, especially seeing as it's my village. However, it doesn't actually affect the income of the village, but seeing as it makes me money, I guess I shouldn't complain too much. I'm being for real with that, by the way. Also, I gave him several hundred gold coins for free last time we met, and he's only ever so slightly more happy with me. He was 61 before, now my reputation is 62. I'm gonna give you a whole bunch more, and you better be nice. What's your download speed? Well, my actual one that I pay for is 300 up and about 100... Wait, no. 300... Fuck me. 300 down and 100 up. Wrong way around, I said that, sorry. What I'm actually ended up getting these days... At least in terms of, well, in terms of most things, it's fine. But this specific motherfucker, right now, is 7 megabytes. God bless. Trying to let everyone download the same thing at the same time. You better be really happy with me. This better go up by about 5. Thanks 1,000 times. He said thanks 1,000 times. Let's actually translate what thanks 1,000 times means to a bald prick with a wart on his head. And a person teleporting behind me. At least it was 4! Oh, at least it was that! Thanks, fam! 4! Thanks 1,000 for reputation! I'm gonna bite that thing off your head and make you eat it! let me have a chat with you. How are you enjoying it here?
How do you like it here?
Compared to the homelessness.
It's a shithole, and it's been a shithole most of my life. But we'll do something about that, right? And if you ever want someone to take over your bailiffing duties, let me know. May the Lord watch over you.
I just gave this man a home, a job, and a comfortable seat to sit in. And he called it a shithole and asked to have my job! Well, you know what they say, turn the other cheek. Yeah. This is a game about moral choices. I did all the right ones for once, and that's my reward. An ungrateful prick. I know they said they were making games realistic these days, but that's a level of realism that just hurts. See, when it comes to the Cornelius model, they installed the gratitude with the hair follicles. Oh, it's gone! Did I say gratitude, by the way? Did I just actually have a stroke? I'd punch you if it didn't immediately make my business with you lackluster. Fucking prick. When Destiny's done downloading, I suggest to kill everyone. It's actually not going to be done downloading tonight. I think the fucking rest of the stream's going to be this. I'm going to be streaming it tomorrow because I can't fucking get to goddamn Destiny at this point. Hello, villager! No one exists permanently anymore. It's all just slightly kind of just temporary. And a Grim Reaper service $2, send him down to me. Would do. But again, I went through the pain in the arse of finding him and he actually provides my village more gold. I can't believe he called this a shithole. What is wrong with this place? Why does he say it's a shithole? I'm unhappy now. I'm actually legitimately unhappy. He's actually triggered me. You know what, I'm thinking about installing another platform on the other side of this with a couple of ropes hanging from you. Catch my drift? Henry, I'm glad you came. Shop guard? What shop are you guarding? Get to work! What, you had a wagon that's been bloody stolen? What? Shop guard. Next to a tree.
Did I tell you about that tree stump behind my house?
Let's have a conversation about tree stumps. Okay, there is no hope for this place. You're right, this village is a shithole. It's filled with fucking feces. How you doing? No one likes me. Not even in the slightest bit.
Are you serious?
Oh, damn it. Alright, I'm gonna try and find the friend that I brought here. Maybe he'll be grateful. Maybe he will be nice to me. I'm just looking for some goddamn kindness, alright? He's not asking so much these days. Refugee, what a name. This is not... I think I'm in the wrong part of town. Looked like you were tied up for a second and I was quite worried. Do you have any... Okay, good, you have legs. Not M240. You should take a book out of Stalin's page. How to keep everyone happy? Kill those that aren't. I'm not too sure about that. That sounds kinda mean. Like, for real, my dude. I mean, if you kill everyone that isn't happy, I mean, by percentages, you aren't wrong. I don't think that's the way of, building a prosperous locale. Jesus wept. How do I even... I swear to God there's supposed to be a woodcutter's camp somewhere with people in it. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. That's it. Very simple thing. I wasn't asking that much. I wanted to manage my village, make money, and be done with it. Here you go. You'll be grateful as your hat pops in, because apparently hats aren't... They don't exist unless they're in close proximity. How are you doing, Sylvester?
God be with you.
You won't even have a conversation with me. Won't at all. He has 31 gold. Take that Lazarus potion, my man. Matter of fact, take some coins with it. I'm all about the economy getting better here.
Can we do something about the price?
I'm all about it. All of that moment where they think that I'm going to try and give them less money. And I just throw even more on top of them, and they just fall over themselves in joy. He looks so depressed. You're a baker. You're a baker that gets to make sweet goddamn rolls. You get to have fun with that. I'm going to throw myself into the stream. I'm going to throw myself into the river. I'm going to go to the top of that church and chuck myself off of it. Can I steal this, honey? God damn it, get up. God.
Fucking damn it, get up.
Open. Does it say steal? No, it doesn't. It says take. I'm happy now. Are these individual? Is that just one? Oh, wow. That's a lot of honey, huh? The prosperity of this area isn't exactly the highest it could be. But hey, but you like the joke there? Highest it could be. I'm funny. Very funny. Make a career out of it if you didn't know. When I'm not playing games that drive me up the wall and are basically waiting simulators for things to actually happen, and the waiting is longer than the actual things you do.
God be with you.
Lumia. I found somebody with a name and I can't even speak to him. Are you serious? Do you mind?
What were you going?
You were the one walking. I was stationary. That's like the wind blaming the statue. I hate you. I want to burn this village to the ground. You know what? This is where I get my revenge. No, I'm stealing from you. Eat shit. Don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting gold, something of value, something where I could say, "Ha, mine now." Stealing clothes doesn't exactly set the right precedent.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Not sure what he tried to say, but he, oh. Hello. Where the fuck were you keeping that? I've lost the will to live. This place is a hellhole and I'm responsible for it being here. Shop guard once again, guarding no one. Okay. Just let me in. Let me in. Let me in and let me out. I quit. Okay, wait, what? Veteran? What is... Why are there so many shop guards outside? It's business... I give up. I'm done. I'm done, that's it. No, that's it, that's all that's it, I'm done. This has been a fucking disaster from start to finish, top to toe. I'm gonna... I'm done.
Hey, look out.
Fuck you. I'm done. I can't do it anymore. This has been an unmitigated failure from start to finish. Swear to God, this is just... I can't fathom. I can't. It's just... I don't even know what to say. I don't. Truly, I am broken. I am a fucking shattered man. And the fact that the download still isn't done for Destiny is... Whoo! Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. Preposterous. Okay. So. Well, It's been a weird one. It's been a fun one. You've been far too kind for a stream where literally nothing happened for an hour by design, and then nothing happened for the other hour. Frames are dropping like crazy. So, thank you very much for everybody bidding, tipping, and recommending. I deserve your all. I will see you tomorrow for Destiny 2 when it's actually fucking downloaded. And I appreciate you very much. There'll be a VR video in the next couple of days. I don't know when exactly. I can't give you an exact, unfortunately. I wish I could, but it's out of my hands. So I appreciate you very much. I love you lots. Thank you. Cheers, and I don't deserve any yet. This has been mental. This has been mad. This has been fun. I'm glad that I've had. Howdy bibbidi bibbidi boody, hobbly bibbidi bobbidi boody. Did you see you next time? And don't forget to look the boot.